So the second film that I watched, I really hated it. And so I'm not going to talk very much. I'm just going to tell you what I hated about it because I hated it. It's a movie called Arrival. It's directed by Denis Villeneuve, who I believe I've not seen any of his films because he's made like a ton of films in the last few years, and I keep not watching them because I don't know. He made Prisoners and Enemy and Sicario. I have not seen any of these films. People have lost their shit over these films. So he made Incendies also, which is a best foreign language film from 2010. So, anyways, I haven't seen the other films. I went to see Arrival because Amy Adams. I wish I had stayed home. I really hated it. It's people are praising it because it's a science fiction movie that has scientists as leaders, but it's based in America, and literally everyone in the film is white except Forrest Whitaker. So, the entire army and all these scientists and pretty much everyone that they pan across in the background, pretty much all white. Two, and this is a bit of a spoiler, but two, I'm really fucking sick of, oh, well, no, wait, on top of that, so, the world does not end, spoiler alert, and who saves the world, even though there's 12 of these all over the world, so everybody is working on this shit, right? And who saves the world? It's a white person. So I'm already pissed because it's a white savior movie, and they don't actually really work with anyone else. So it's a white savior movie, and we don't need another goddamn white savior movie, motherfuckers. If anything, white people have fucked up the world the most. So let's just get that clear. Okay, two, I'm so fucking sick of movies where the main crux of a woman's character arc has to do with whether she had a child or didn't have a child. Like, yes, women can have children, and that's something that men can't have. They are the life bringers, whatever. I'm so fucking sick of that being the thing that defines women. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And I hate it. And it just drives me nuts. So there's that. Because there's lots of women who don't have children, can't have children, etc., etc., etc. And it's like they're the ones that never get their story told or never, are able to be the heroes because they aren't mothers. So, women who aren't mothers are fuck all, basically. And then third, it has the worst ending of a movie I've seen all year with the most. I can't believe Jeremy Renner said the words that he said without laughing because it was laughable dialogue. 4, it was really, really, really heteronormative in a preposterous way. 5, there was a lot of casual xenophobia that was just like, what the fuck. 6, the time logic. So the movie has to do with time. And based on the time logic that they use so that Amy Adams can save the fucking world, the aliens wouldn't have needed all the linguists and shit anyways, because if time doesn't fucking exist and isn't a giant loop, then they could have already learned fucking English and told us exactly what they needed. So that is some bullshit. It can't even use its own logic to make sense. This movie was dumb, and I'm irritated that I went and saw it instead of going home and being warm and hanging out with my cat. And so that's how I feel about this movie. And people are going to call it humanist, and they're going to go, yay, science, and I just want to barf on it. And also, it used On the Nature of Daylight, and god damn it, that song is way too good for this movie. And also, it's that same stupid fucking music guy from The Theory of Everything, whose music is just over the goddamn top. This man does not know subtlety. This is the kind of music that makes you feel. Instead of, if you took away the music, music should highlight how the story makes you feel, but it shouldn't be the only thing that makes you feel. And both the musician who did the score and by using On the Nature of Daylight makes you feel instead of highlighting what you feel by watching. And I hate that. I think that is lazy goddamn filmmaking. Third or eighth, I don't know where I'm at. I will say I'm glad that Bradford Young is working on higher budget films because he's a great cinematographer, and it makes me happy to see him working all over the place. But basically, this movie is a piece of shit, and I really hated it, and I wish I hadn't wasted my time, and that's where I'm at with this movie. And it doesn't make me want to see this director's other films, which they all sounded bad anyways, so there you go. To quote Humphrey Bogart, Democrat politics, Episcopalian upbringing, dissenter by disposition. I'm a dissenter. I hate this movie. And I'm out. You'll probably see me again because I'm watching a movie on Netflix called Crossing Delancey, which I've seen many times, including last month. And then after that, I'm going to watch my noir. So I'll probably record a video about the noir at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. So it'll be a few hours and you'll see me again. Anyways, go see better movies. Go see other movies. Go see Moonlight like 10,000 times. Moonlight is way more worth your time and way more humanist and way more complex and just better. Just that you'd have a much better time watching Moonlight again. That's what I have to say.